A story is a structured narrative. If you write it and it doesn't follow any particular, you know, if you don't see the beginning and you start the end at the beginning, you may not get it. But you put the meaning, the video in the beginning, that we may not see what you see. But if you start with once upon a time, yeah, we're likely to follow you. So there is structure to this narrative. And I'm going to borrow from Munira and put in there, real or imagine. Why? Because some people, right, they like to tell what they call true life stories. Isn't that true? And there are some of us who are fictional in our head. We imagine what is happening in space, right? So, real or imagine what they must be related events. Because if you don't give me related events, what you have given me are situations. John went to school. John went to the village. John went to the river. Okay, I heard John. Okay, why did he go to all these places? You got to sew it together, right? John went to school with his little brother, and who is me. And then they went to the village to tell grandfather, who did and do to it. After he was feeling well, he sent him to the river to fetch some water. Related. The first one, situational report. A situational report is not related. A journalist can give you a situational report.
So, yes, my name is Emeka Akinshola. I'm from Lagos. I came all the way from Lagos Island to be part of this great workshop, and it has been a very amazing experience. As a storyteller and also a writer, I have come to understand that there are lots that has been left behind, which ought to have been taken note of, and with that, a lot of improvement and progress ought to have been made, which also has given me an edge to know that, okay, perhaps where I have gone flawless in some places, okay, I can fix them. And I believe that with this kind of workshop and the continual program of such will bring proper benefit and change. I'm benefiting properly because I'm a story writer and I'm a storyteller, and with this kind of initiative, I can tell you that it has helped in boost my intellectual quote, and I'm not going to miss a day because every day counts and every word you miss counts. Thank you very much.
Very quick story. John went to the river, fetched water, and returned home. John, on his way to the river, saw a snake, and the snake actually chased John. He had to run over the rock and then jump down the rock, and then but he broke his pot, and then finally he escaped to get home. Which one is more interesting, A or B? B. Why? Obstacle. He had to go to fetch water. Obstacle. Snake say you know the go. Yeah, it now becomes interesting, right? And he was doing everything to get to that river. Now, what he's doing is an expression of action.
Praise the man of God, Chukwufunaya. I'm coming from Yanakwaja to attend this seminar, and this workshop rather. It has been an amazing thing. I have learned so much today from the concept of writing a story and what it takes to write a story and being a creative writer. I would definitely be attending the rest of this workshop because I am learning a lot and it is very beneficial. I invite anybody I know is interested in writing so that they can come and gain lessons and learn as well.
So a story is very important that we think about it. Must be a structured narrative. And that structured narrative must have events that are related, right? And there must be characters playing inside this story. These characters must have goals. I'm going to repeat this over and over again. So don't worry about it. You're going to see character, goals, obstacles, right? And you're going to see the results and resolution. So you're going to hear it over and over again. There must be characters. They must be driven because of something. That is their goals. They want to try and do something. And there is a pushback. That's the obstacle. Something says, no, you're not going there, right? You're not going to get there. And they say, no, I'm going to go there. And they are shouting or screaming or crying or doing whatever it is to make sure that they get there, right? And all those things entertain us. Okay?
Okay. Hello, I'm Opeyemi Bailola Adeu, and I'm glad I'm here. I learned a lot about how to write good stories, and always loved to be a good writer. But then, how to go about it, I just jot things down. But this gave me a clearer picture, and I'm glad I came. I came from Ayobo, so I'm excited to be here. And I'll do this again and also invite other people that I know need this. Thank you.